and all other distinguished guests who are invited, including you guys, the graduates. Good morning. You know, as you don your caps and gowns, you must be confronted with the reality that things are tough out there. When I stand here and I look at all of you, I begin to wonder, where are we going to place you in jobs? You know, this is something which is baffling. It is something which I've been grappling with because of the reality. The cost of living is high, the unemployment rate is high. The reality, and that is what I want to really challenge you today with. I'm very happy. I was listening to the Vice Chancellor, whom I have a lot of respect for, and Cabinet Secretary. This is a great lady who has brought in sanity into this institution. I really do hope that as a leader of this community, and I thank VC Serem, because for many of you who may not know, when VC Serem initiated this institution as a principal, I was among the first people who brought internet into this institution for free. Back in the days, there was no internet in Kenya, but I brought it all the way from Florida, and I was able to share with the university here. I was happy when I was listening to the speech by the Vice Chancellor, when she talks about innovation, and she said that you are indeed the first institution to be recognized for your innovation in artificial intelligence. I want to tell you the reality today. As a young generation which is out there, the only thing you can do to be able to survive out there is not to expect to get a government job, is not to expect to be employed by a relative, or to call your senator or your governor and say, please get me a job. Or that I've applied somewhere, please speak for them on my behalf. I really do wish that this country was a country that recognized merit, a country that can spell out meritocracy and use it towards rewarding innovation. But it's not. The reality is that we're a tribal nation. And those who are tribalists are still asleep. By the time they wake up, they realize that your own innovation has taken you far. So as you lead out there, as you come out today, and remember, as I said, as you don your cap and your gown to celebrate your achievement, the thrill is gone. You no longer call to your parents to pay for your school fees, unless your parents are well endowed and they can be able to support you to go to get your master's degree. This is when you have to put in practice what you learned in this institution. This is when you have to say, I'm out there and I'm facing the world. I really want you to come out there and use everything that you've learned here. Everything that you've learned here. If you look at the professors, if God is kind and give them another 30 years, they'll be gone. If God is kind to us and gives us another 60 years, we'll be gone. But what you have that we do not have, those who are standing here, the advantage that you have is age. Age is your advantage. You know, I need you to know that among us you, there are senators, there are governors, there's a president among us you. Now, it will all depend on whether you yourself will be able to follow your dreams. Because I know it's tough out there. Trust me. You know, when I stand here, I can pat my back because of what I've been able to achieve, but it wasn't easy. You know? I want one more minute. I can see the chairman is standing. Please, sit down for 1 minute. This is the only time that I get to speak to these young ones. Please, go out there and change this country. You are the people who we depend on as your leaders. We want to make sure that Kenya can become a great nation. Narok County as it is, this university is supposed to be supporting these institutions. When CS, I hope that there is some form of affirmative action so that we can see a lot of locals here, be able also to benefit, for them to be able to say, I attended university, even if my parents were not able to attend, to send me to pay for my school fees. There's some form of affirmative action for locals. And finally, Mr. Cabinet Secretary, we have a technical institution here called Maasai Mara Technical Institution. We need to ensure that we solve the problems which are there, just like you solved the problem here at Maasai Mara University, so that we have a good governing structure, and as well as the issues to do with land are resolved. But obviously, you're very lucky, and I don't know whether the chairperson has told you. Our community here has been magnanimous. They have donated land. Where I come from, in Olatukat, we have given you land. In Leshuta, we have given you land. We did not give you that land so that you come and sideline us. We gave you land so that you can encourage us with innovation, so that the people who come from that area, they too can say, we are proud to have this institution. Mgeni aje, mwenyeji afanye nini? Apone. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. Congratulations, and just know that I'm a phone call away. Now, finally, I want to show you something. Nice one, come here. You guys, you are that generation, I'm another generation. This guy here is my son. And look at him, he's going to be taller than me. And he's only 12 years old. I brought him here today so that he can see what you guys are doing, so that even him, he can aspire to become a doctor of science. Asanteni sana.